guys, now we're going to do our side-by-side comparisons. We're going to do cycle time, so boom, all the way up, all the way dump, all the way back, all the way down, and then we're going to give you a walk around the machines, and then we're going to do, I don't want to call it a drag race, they're 4 miles an hour, but we're going to do a land speed where we're going to go down around the attachment pile and back, so they're going to record that here. That way you guys can get a video. We're going to set the RPMs, all the same RPMs, so as far as being fair for one another, I'm going to run all the RPMs pretty high. We can do a quick walk around, that way we have that done right away. So again, I mentioned before, plastic hood, steel hood, steel hood. 44 inches, 36 inches. Double valve block, and if no one's familiar with this, what's under the hood of a Bobcat? That would be a Kubota D902 engine. I'm going to have my camera guy come up here quick. So a Kubota D902, same very similar setup as these other units. Oh, I don't even know if we have these unlocked, to be honest. So, big Kubota in this guy. Actually, I was wrong. It's a 1703, not a D1105. I don't know why I said 1105. It's got a big D1703 in it. Battery's a nice, easy spot to get to. Big housing. I mean, it's well done. And then this guy here, also Kubota, or this one's got the Perkins in, but it can come with a Kubota D902 and a very similar setup. So there's a unit for each person, I'd like to say. This one is a nice unit if you're in a 36-inch class. This one's a nice unit if you're in a 44-inch class. Again, weights are pretty comparable to that same machine. We're going to do cycle times now, and I'm going to set them all the same. So we're going to fire them all up. We're going to set the RPMs all the same. That way everybody can get a good idea on cycle times and performance. Alright, that one, we're going to go a little bit more. That's pretty close to the top side of where that should be. And again, to be fair, we're going to try to do mostly single function. So we're going to go up, and then we're going to rotate. We're not going to do up and rotate because that'll slow down your up. Maybe when we get to the ground, we'll probably do it out of habit. All right, we're going to go up a little bit. All right, those two are very close. As you can see, the Bobcat is not the winner on cycle time up or down. They're very close down, but see if my son can throw himself off this. One more straight up. Jack 2 is obviously going to be the fastest one. It's the biggest pump and biggest engine. And then we're going to go up. Now we're going to curl. Back, curl, and back, and down. All right, so these are my sons. I have twins that work with us here at the shop. We have Xander, James, and Blake. So Xander is on the Bobcat MT85, and this was the slowest for up and down. Again, that's to be expected. This has the biggest engine in it, and this one has a little bit larger engine because of the Perkins. If it was a Kubota D902, they'd be very, very similar. We'd still beat it by a little bit. I think in 3 revolutions, it's a half a revolution or something like that. So again, the Bobcat for cycle time was the slowest. Now, when it comes to speed, I bet This one is actually going to be the fastest in these two. This one's going to be the fastest overall. Again, keep in mind, it's got the biggest engine in it. It should be. So that's going to give you, though, you know, in size comparison for brand to brand, you know, roughly 3,000 pound and the specs that it has, and then so on and so forth. They're very comparable. So we're gonna transfer into our again, call it a drag race, I guess. We're gonna go down, we're gonna loop around, and we're gonna come back so that you can see in the matter of 3 minutes what the time difference is from unit to unit. My assumption is the big guy here is gonna be the winner because it's got the most horsepower. Again, I'm only calling it the big guy because it is the biggest engine. And then my assumption is it's gonna be this guy, and then I think I'm probably gonna come in last. So we'll see how the twins make out, and we'll see here in a minute who the winner is. We'll catch you guys in a second. We're gonna get everything set up.
Major Drag Racing Championship against Cup 1 in his Midwest Auto Special.
All right, pretty much exactly what I expected is what it's going to be. The LT25-2 is going to be way ahead. The MT85 is going to stay within reasonable distance behind it. And I'm going to come in last by a little bit. Some people that matters, which is why I wanted to do this video. Some people need speed. And some people, you know, they just want to see certain specs. So I'm going to cheat because we clearly are not going to win. And I think he's still going to beat me. So I cut off about 40 to 60 feet at least, and he's still going to beat me by about, I don't know, probably 30 feet. So there you go, everybody. There's your comparison test. Exactly what we figured was going to happen has happened. The LT25-2 has won. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you guys later. Put them all back, guys. It's time to go on vacation.